Time for our Rinehardt Injury Attorneys MVPs, and it's just not one player, it's not one coach, it's the whole darn team of the Clear Fork Lady Colts as I welcome back Scott Sellers. Scott, proud of you guys for the effort you put up against the two-time defending Division III state champs in Afrocentric. It just, just too little, too late there at the end. The rebounding margin just a little bit too much, but gosh, you guys put up one heck of an effort in your first regional appearance since '89. Yeah,
the kids played great. I told them after the game we couldn't be more proud of them. We lost that game because they had a little bit more size. I think that they rebounded quite a bit better than we did. But at the end of the day, there were a lot of positives. I thought we competed hard. Absolutely. I don't know that they played harder. I thought that, again, just offensive rebounding, defensive rebound, they were dominant. They deserved to win on that aspect. But I thought, we came out and did what we decided to do all season and what I think a lot of teams have not done against them this year, which is, just play toe-to-toe with them. And, we came up a little bit short at the end, but, overall, just so fortunate to coach the team. They've been everything that I've asked them to be. Out of the 9 kids, I think, 7 of them play, 2 sports, right? Or 8 of them play, or a couple of them play 3 sports. So we have multi-sport athletes that get after it. They'll take a couple of days off, and then they'll get right into softball and track and the things that they do, and then we'll get them back in the summer, and then they'll start doing their soccer stuff. So, again, for us, fantastic season. Disappointed in the loss, of course, but I told the kids they got so much to be proud of because I know that we are, and the fans are as well. So
many records fell this season. School record 22 wins, 251 made threes, which is just nuts. Your senior class, winningest win percentage in school history. Mel Bluebaugh tied, or actually she surpassed the most career threes by one. She also has the most points in a season. Like, this senior class is one of those classes that really changed things for Clear Fork girls basketball, and the sky's the limit now with what you have. Yeah, she was unbelievable tonight. I don't know what she ended up with.
She's been a leader for us all year in a big spot tonight where we needed her to score and to shoot and to drive and defend. She did exactly that. That's why she's a next level player. I thought Lily Wyko did a tremendous job tonight, just kind of understanding where everything was, with the exception of the half court line there in the third or fourth quarter. But she was fantastic. And Katrina Rogers, she's just balling after the game. She couldn't play a single game this year for us, and yet she was at every practice. Yep. She was so positive, both with energy and on the bench and everything else. So, we're really going to miss them. A lot of coaches say that after the year. Oh, yeah. But these kids came in, and they just never knew what it was like to lose in our program, and that's because of the stuff that they did, and it was really special to be a part of.
Oh, absolutely. And we've been with you guys from the start. We know what happened your first year with not a lot of wins. Now to see you just a few years later in the Sweet 16, 22 wins, breaking records, coming so close to a conference championship. It's just it's phenomenal, the turnaround that you guys have had. And I keep hearing from everybody in Clear Fork, this 8th grade class coming up is pretty darn good as well. So it's not like this is the end, or by far, this is just the beginning.
Yeah, they got to work at it. It's like everybody else, you can be great in 7th or 8th grade, and if you don't put in the time and you don't put in the effort and you don't buy into what we do, you never know. So, but I have a lot of confidence in the 8th grade class. I coached them for several years when they were in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, and then some classes below that, and what we still got coming back. We're really excited in the Valley for what we have coming up and for what we got coming back next year. And we'll think about all that in the next several weeks and months. But, for tonight, what a season. Obviously, we wanted to come back and play on Saturday. Yeah. It's disappointing, but that's life, and we'll move on from it.
As always here, before I let you go talk with the other media, you want to shout out anybody out? Thank so many support. This place was packed here tonight for Clear Fork fans and stuff, but overall.
Yeah, Morgan Galco, Hallie Godfrey, Josie Schwanner, Becca Conrad, Bella Molina,
Becca
Trinity.
Watching tonight, shout out. She's at conferences right now throwing shot puts. So
because she's awesome.
Yes, she
Trinity
is.
Cook. See what we got. Lauren Robinson, I'm going to name them all.
Go for it.
Lily Wortman, Liv Davis, Pacey Christina, Annika Labaki, Kylie Belcher, Allison Montgomery and Avery Wine, and these 3 seniors. That's all the seniors that have played for me. They've been very special to our program, to me. For us to be here is because of the things that they've done and sacrificed in the past, and it's not lip service. I truly believe that with what they've done. So that's the shout out to the former players. Our fans have been incredible. I appreciate you guys coming and supporting us and covering as much as you do in all of the sports. We got, and I've told people this, my good buddy of mine coaches down in Dayton.
Sean Odd, yeah.
And the amount of coverage that we get up here for us in Shelby and Ontario and all these other schools in our conference and the really good schools around us, you just don't get much better than that, between you guys and Jake and, Richland Source and everybody else. So it's a great thing to be a part of.
And it's a great team to be a part of, and I can't wait until next year. I mean, we got softball. You guys got a pretty darn good softball team coming up too, but I can't wait to get back to the courts back in November.
Yeah,
but,
I appreciate it.
Scott, my man.
Thanks, Travis.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Scott Sellers, Clear Fork, a phenomenal season. Historic, as Jake Furr would say it, and I believe it. Historic's always an overused term, but for this team, you can say it without saying anything else. So thank you, Scott. And
thank you.
take a little break. We'll see you next year.
Okay. Thanks, guys.